Hello again. This is Zero from Zero Uncut. How are we all
And I'm
today?
Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns.
Yes, he is. I like the hat. I like the hat.
Thank you. Brand new. Just got picked it up yesterday.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
There is
I'm
merch.
diving into some merch. Yeah,
Fair enough.
so
Yeah.
I'm actually making another order tomorrow. So we shall
Oh,
see how
fair
that
enough.
goes.
Yeah. So after, if anyone wants any merch, I expect they can probably ask Bobby, and he'll probably get some out to you. And that
Yeah,
shipping dependent and
you
stuff like that. I expect.
you would
So.
have to cover shipping. I am not a bank or an ATM.
Oh, I thought he was.
I wish, but we will discuss that if you hit
Yes.
me up.
All right. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Right. Well, anyway, obviously, kind of a special sort of unique one this week. We're going to obviously go into Raw 30 as that was a big show this week. Then we're going to have a quick run through NXT. I personally never watched it because I fell asleep.
What a guy.
So Bobby will be doing that one, and then we have a Royal Rumble special thing which Bobby's going to do. I know nothing about it at all,
Yeah,
so Bobby's
aren't
going
we
to be leading
great
that. I'm going
partners?
in blind.
Aren't we great partners, folks? He tells
Yeah,
me nothing what he's doing. I tell him what nothing. We
yeah.
just send each other in blind. We have no idea.
Well, this is the thing. This is why it's uncut because we literally we come in blind and that, and we literally just wing it as we go along.
Yeah,
That's the thing. So
I love it.
that's what
I
makes this show
love it.
different, doesn't it? So yeah,
Yeah.
right then. So I guess we better get on with Raw then. So wow, it opened up, didn't it, with the real American.
The
Let's just
real American
yeah, the real
brother.
American. Yeah, had all the
Figure out what I
microphone
was doing. Yeah,
issues.
yeah. The real. Yeah, there we
That
go.
was funny. That was funny. That was
I'm
funny,
like,
wasn't it?
I'm watching it. I'm like, what is going on? And I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, Jimmy Hart's with him too. I'm like, okay.
Well, you knew something was going to come out of that, didn't you? So but yes,
Yeah,
no,
usually Jimmy does come with Hulk, so
yeah, yeah, but no, yeah. So as we were saying, yeah. So the real American Hulk Hogan started off the show, and yeah, had several microphone issues throughout the first bit until they fixed it.
yeah, I'm
Um,
looking, I'm listening, and I'm like, why does he sound like that? And then
yeah,
I'm realizing, oh,
yeah. He obviously just welcomed everyone to Raw and stuff like that, and done what you know, he also yeah. We then obviously then got into the intro for Raw 30.
then now together forever.
Yeah, quite surprisingly as well, it featured Vince in it, which I was quite shocked at that they never actually cut Vince out of it, and all the AEW stars as well that you obviously seen in there. For of course, you had
Yeah,
Moxley, you had Jericho, you had stuff like that. I'm very surprised they didn't
Danielson.
cut them out of there. Yeah, Danielson. Yeah, I'm
I
very
mean,
very surprised they didn't cut them out. But
for what Cena's 20 years, they had Jericho and Danielson do an interview,
yeah, yeah,
and I
good point.
believe
Yeah.
more stars. So, I mean, Tony Khan's willing to play ball. It's not.
Well, there was originally discussions, but it got cut because they were like time restraints and stuff like that. But they were actually meant to be doing video packages. They actually had a load of video packages filmed from AEW stars and stuff,
Yeah.
which they were going to play, but they ran out of time. So I don't know when we're going to get them. If we're ever going to get them, we probably won't. Um, but yeah, so we had that, and then of course then we moved over to the first thing of the night, which was the trial of Sami Zayn by the Bloodline. So
Oh man, what a segment!
what
What
was
a
that?
segment!
What was that
The
about?
trial, the bloodline.
Yeah, about half hour long it was, wasn't it? It was like,
You know, I did pick up on that. I looked at my phone to check the time, and I'm like, it's almost 9 o'clock Eastern. It's
yeah,
8 to 11 Eastern, and
yeah,
I'm like, wow, this is running long.
yeah. But no, they had the first hour obviously commercial free because they were meant to fit a lot more into it, but obviously they overran big time. So yeah, yeah, they massively overran. I mean, massively. There was so many complaints about it.
Yeah, the segment with them showing the tape of Sammy hiding, and then
Yeah,
uh, Paul Heyman for you football fans saying the Eagles for you non-football fans, I should say.
yeah,
This Sunday is the NFC Championship. Winner goes on to the Super Bowl. I'm sure everyone knows what that is, one way or another.
Yeah.
It's the Eagles versus the 49ers. Now, they were in Philly, which is the Eagles' territory, but the 49ers quarterback is first named Brock.
Yeah.
So he goes,
okay.
"You'll be conquered by Barack." And I was like, "Brock, what?" And then I heard Purdy. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Classic scene. Heyman doing great. Roman just sitting there acting great. Oh, man.
Yeah.
And then him yelling at Solo to get Sammy. And then Jey Uso saves the day, shows his own tape.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Roman Reigns found Sami Zayn not guilty for now.
Yeah. Yep, for now, yep. But then he has to prove himself at the Royal Rumble
On Sunday, Saturday.
Yes, on Saturday, yes. So we've got that, but we'll obviously get into the Royal Rumble afterwards. So that'll be later on. Obviously, then that comes to a close after that, and then we move on to the Usos versus the Judgment Day for just the Raw Tag Team Championships, not the Undisputed, the Raw ones. So, yeah, obviously, this looks like this is going to be the thing going forward. Is all the belts are going to be split and are going to be defended separately because of something that obviously the Triple H wants now. So that's going to be sorry. Yeah, that's going to be quite fun. Sorry, I've already been on a call today, and it was
How'd that go?
All right, I'll tell you something about that in a minute.
Oh boy. Okay.
It was quite funny actually. I'll tell you that off the recording.
Okay.
But, well, that one obviously the midway through it, I think it was Jimmy who got injured.
Yes, it was Jamie.
And then Sammy Turman said that he would come on into it, and it was agreed by Adam Pearce that they could freebird rule it. So Sammy came on in. So it was Sammy and Jay tag in, and they ended up hitting the 1D to retain the tag team titles. It was a pretty quick match.
He almost lost a couple times.
Yeah.
Sammy is just so over with the crowd.
He is, yeah. It's going to be such a shame when they do the breakup soon.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been a fun ride.
Yeah. It is good. It is it has been a fun ride, but it's also going to be a fun breakup, I reckon.
Oh yeah, for sure. That might happen Saturday.
It might, or it might happen Monday or something like that, basically, or whatever, see what's what.
Depends when Mr. Reigns wants to show up to his job.
Yes, obviously. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. And then we go to break. We actually come back from break, and we then have JBL and Baron Corbin are trying to get into a poker game. This is quite funny actually. When the JBL and Baron Corbin, carry on.
I was laughing so hard because he's like, we don't have no Barry Corbin, and I'm like,
Barry Corbin.
Now it goes on. It goes on. He's like, I want to speak to the manager, and of course it's Ron Simmons. He hugs JBL. He has no idea who Barry Corbin is. Then they go through a door. Now you would think on the other side of the door is a room.
Yeah.
No. The door opens. It's the same arena hallway.
Yeah.
And they just walk to a table. I looked at him like,
yeah.
Huh? I was like so confused.
Yeah, I was laughing at it. I was like, what the hell, basically?
I'm like, it just opens and they keep walking, and I'm like,
yeah.
What just happened?
It was funny. I was like, what the hell, basically, when it came up. I was like, yes.
And of course, love Ron Simmons, love The Godfather. I've met them both. Tremendous guys.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
But then Corbin, they don't have him on the list, and all of a sudden Corbin pulls out $20,000. They're like, "Oh, you're right there. I see you. Okay, come on." It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into another cameo later who showed up in that segment. I couldn't believe who that was.
Yeah, we had a load, wasn't it? But yeah, no, yeah. So anyway, then so we move on then to LA Knight standing in the ring. Now this was a moment. This was a moment for me as well, and that I kind of had a little bit of an inkling what was going to happen, but this was a moment. He was obviously in the ring. He was calling out and turning around and saying legends and stuff like that. He was basically calling out legends and saying that nobody was gonna, everyone was too scared basically to come out and answer to him because he was going to give them an example of what was going to happen in the pitch black match. And then it happens. We hear the gong, and I'm like, holy shit, basically.
Now when this happened, the gong hit, and I was like, speaking of pitch black.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the gong goes off, or the dong, according to Xero, goes off 3 times.
Dong, yeah.
I was like, okay, where is he at? And then all of a sudden, it transitions to I am American, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Did you know that was coming?
No, I was originally told that he was in his original Undertaker gear, and I was originally told that he had the original stuff, the Dead Man stuff, basically.
Yeah. And I'm looking at the Titantron, and I'm like, there's no way. And then all of a sudden, he slowly rolls out. It took him a while, but I was like, it's been like 20 years since we've seen this.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And to sidebar a little, the next day they announced my guest for Monster Mania Con. It's a convention here in New Jersey that I am going to.
It's Undertaker.
They announced the Undertaker.
Yeah.
I lost my mind.
Yeah, it was literally in our group chat, wasn't it? You were like, lads.
Yeah. My boss was right next to me when it was announced.
Yeah.
I started losing it. He's like, what's wrong? What happened? I'm like, look who they announced. I showed him the phone. He goes, no way.
Yeah.
He's like, is that a fake Undertaker? Because he thought he's like, there's no way that's the real Taker. And I'm like, no, look. He goes, oh my goodness, that's the real Undertaker.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. And I'll give him a shout out. I called my one buddy because he's like, I have to meet Taker one day.
Yeah.
So he works late he works like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So obviously at this time he's still sleeping. So I spam him like 5 times. Eventually he picks up. He goes, what do you want? Like in that groggy, I just woke up voice.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to show you something and I need your reaction. He goes, why? And he's still half asleep. And I'm like, let me just send you this. So I send it to him. I was like, hey, just send. I was on the phone with him and I just texted him a picture of it.
Oh, okay.
And all of a sudden it goes through. His voice is completely fine. He's normal. He goes, what do I have to do? Where do I have to go? He woke up so quick. He was like, what do I have to do? Let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Crazy. But Taker as the American Badass, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never seen it because I started watching in 2005. I've never seen it. I mean, the closest I got would I would have to say the Boneyard match. But that wasn't American Badass per se.
Yeah, sorry, I muted my mic now for some reason. I don't know why my mic.
I was going to say, did we lose him? Yeah, I haven't seen American Badass ever. I said, closest we got was the no crowd era, because he didn't really do his entrance without a crowd for, of course, obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was so crazy. I couldn't.
Yeah. So we do that. We join. Well, when he comes out, obviously, then we have a.
Not to interrupt, is it? You sound like distant now.
No, I'm. Oh, hang on. I might move my microphone. Hang on. Try now. Is that okay?
Yeah, it sounds better now.
Yeah. I moved my microphone by mistake as I was unmuting it. So in the ring anyway. Then so we have Taker stands there. LA Knight starts to go and run off. And then Bray shows up. We obviously have Bray show up. Well, he shows the lantern up in the air anyway. He then comes out, walks out to the ring, pushes LA Knight back into the ring, where Taker grabs him to go in for a chokeslam. That was a moment. I thought he was going to get a chokeslam then. I did. I seriously thought Knight was going to get a chokeslam. And then we move on to and then he pushes.
Undertaker. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Taker pushes Bray. Taker pushes Knight into Bray.
He fed the LA Knight to Bray, which was really cool. And then Taker says something to him, which we don't know.
Yeah, there's been a lot of guesses. I reckon he was probably asking him about the game or something.
Somebody said like, "I'm here to ask you about your car's extended warranty." I was like, yeah. Somebody said, "Have you watched the Marvel movies, Captain America?"
Yeah.
You saw the first Captain America?
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember Hydra?
Yeah.
Remember that he was Hail Hydra? Because it looks like it. It looks like that scene from Captain America 2 when they're in the elevator.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness. But awesome segment. Raw, for the most part, I'd say maybe one segment was but it delivered for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, it did, yeah. So that was pretty good. And then we actually go back to the poker game. Now, is this the one where you wanted to bring up, or is this a later one? Because there's two. Because you did mention about it.
It's when Corbin gets robbed, pretty much.
Oh yeah, that was later on then. So
I think that was later. Yeah.
So we go back and there's Medusa there with the women's title belt. I'm not sure which one that one is. I'm sure it was that the old NWA title belt? I wasn't sure.
I didn't even know Medusa was advertised for this show.
Neither did I, but she
did she replace a certain set of twins? Or?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
because I was like, where did she come from?
Yeah. And then there's also Diamond Dallas Page there as well, DDP, which I'm very, very shocked
at. I saw he was advertised last night or Monday night. Like I didn't know in the week prior, and I was like, DDP.
Yeah, I was very shocked at that, considering the association with AEW. But yeah, he's he was there. We then obviously move on to the next match, which has caused a lot of uproar online. Bayley versus Becky Lynch in a steel cage. Now, there wasn't even any point putting the cage down. They literally put the cage down. Bottom line is, Becky gets destroyed. The bell, no match basically. They don't even get to start the match, and it was cut to about 2-3 minutes, I think it was in the end. That's caused a lot of controversy online, and a lot of people moaning about it, saying, "Oh, the women don't get chances and stuff like that." But yeah, I'm not gonna speak on that at all. That's okay. I don't think we.
It was weird that they cut that match because they set up the cage pretty much for nothing.
Yeah, it was rather strange, wasn't it? Really for it. So, but yeah, So we obviously do that, and then next thing we know is, are you ready? That's the next question.
Yeah.
Are you ready? That was the next segment. D-Generation X with Kurt Angle comes out. I found this entire set. I was literally laughing throughout this entire segment. I was literally.
So I'm watching their entrance. I just see Kurt Angle, and I'm like, "Is that Kurt Angle?" And they're not acknowledging it, and I'm like, "Why is he with DX?" And then they acknowledged it, so I was like, "Okay, that's cool." But at first, I'm like, "Huh?"
Yeah, it was obviously. I knew there was a little bit like that coming up, but I didn't know what it was going to be like. I knew Kurt was involved with it, but I didn't know. I didn't know what he was going to be. I just got told that Kurt was basically involved with it, and he was going to be funny. But yeah, so Kurt obviously says he always wanted to be part of DX, and he finally gets his wish a little bit. Oh God, hang on. Sorry, my throat's hurting at the moment. Imperium comes out, and teases a fight between DX and Imperium. They have all the stupid comments from like Triple H who's talking about, said, "I'm retired." Sean,
that was funny.
Yeah, Sean, I'm too old.
Funny.
Yeah, Sean, I'm too old. Road Dogg, who am I kidding?
X-Pac, who's X-Pac, who is surprisingly in the best shape of all of them.
Yeah, apparently
I would have never been able to guess. He's like, I got shin splints. I ain't doing this. And Kurt Angle was just like, I'm not fighting them.
Yeah, well, they nominate Kurt, don't they?
Yeah. And Triple H goes face to face with Gunther, and it's like, if for a moment you're like, yes, give me this match, and then you're like, no, Triple H can't fight anymore.
Well, Well, you say something about that, right? At Mania originally, I actually got told of a pitch, but they wouldn't sign him off. Apparently, Triple H wanted to fight Cody at WrestleMania this year, and that.
Wow. I also read he was going to do him versus Gable Stevenson.
Yeah, he wanted. Yeah, they wanted to do that, but yeah, no, they that was an original pitch. Was Triple H was trying desperately, really, really hard to try and get the doctors to sign him off, even if Cody was careful and stuff like that, and they were going to originally do Cody versus Triple H, basically.
I mean, Cody would have taken care of him, but there's only so much Cody can do.
Yeah,
not saying like Cody would hurt him or anything, but like it's no matter how safe Cody is.
Yeah,
it depends on what Triple H's body do.
Yeah, well, of course he's had a heart attack, and
it's definitely not worth it.
No.
Yeah, he has a pacemaker. So.
Yeah. So yeah,
no, he's done in ring.
Yeah, he's not coming back in ring, but no. Yeah,
but like for a minute you're like, Triple H versus Gunther? Okay. For a minute, then you're like, no, Triple H can't fight.
No, yeah. Obviously then yes, and then they so then obviously then someone say, oh, I wish somebody could come out and fight. Cue Seth Rollins' music, and then Shawn Michaels turns around and says, oh, I wish there was a team as well that could team up with Seth Rollins. Cue the Street Profits, they come on out. Road Dogg thinks they need to make it official, and everyone looks at Triple H. Now, this was funny as well. Everyone looks at Triple H for the announcement, and Triple H just simply turns around and says, why does everyone look at me for something like this? This booking stuff ain't easy. No, I laughed. I was gone. I was gone when they said that.
Everybody says this booking stuff is easy.
Yeah. And then he's like, not like I just tell people what to do and they do it. And that I was in tears. I was in actual tears when they said that. It was so funny that for it. But then no, they keep going on with that one, and then obviously cue the player, Teddy Long. Obviously, Teddy Long's music.
Yeah, when they said, do we have somebody that can make sense of this? Do you know who I thought was coming out?
Who?
Vince.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of people.
For a minute,
yeah.
I was like, "Oh no!" And then I heard Teddy's music. I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah,
I may have jumped the gun.
Yeah, a lot of people were expecting either Vince or actually there was some talk anyway that originally, if they could, they were going to put Regal out. They were going to send Regal out there. And he was going to get, and he was going to get a little bit confused, and he was originally going to turn around and just go War Games, and then go and just go nope, sorry, wrong event.
Could you imagine Triple H be like, no, I'm not doing that. No.
Yeah, that was the original plan, and also as well, there was another bit as well which they cut, which I found out was Teddy was actually meant to have a little bit longer segment, and he was originally meant to come out and turn around and say, you know what, Gunther, you're going to be going one-on-one with the Undertaker. And I was
waiting for that, but he never did. I was like, all right, you can't do it every time.
And, they cut it down really short because Roman had overran. So yeah, basically. But yeah, and then they needed to make somebody they needed a referee. So Q Kurt Angle basically taking off his top, and underneath was a red, white, and blue striped referee top. That was hilarious when he did that one as well.
Yeah. How many shirts did the guy have on?
Yeah, well, it was free, wasn't it? In the end, I think it was. Probably another one as well or whatever. Yes, that was that. And then then we go into Imperium versus Seth Rollins and the Street Profits with Kurt Angle as special guest referee, and Jerry the King Lawler came out as well and was on commentary for that.
Jerry the King Lawler had a great line about Kevin Patrick, right?
Yeah.
So he shakes Graves' hand and he looks at Kevin Patrick and he says, listen, Corey says you're a great guy, but why take the chance, you know? I'm like, what?
Yeah, that was,
I'm like, that is a great line that I should use from now on.
Yeah, I love that one. So yeah, that was a great line, that one. But yeah, no, it ends up with Vinci being pinned by the Profits.
All the finishers were hit. Vinci got pinned. Shocking.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. This is another one anyway as well. This is the other poker game bit. This one is, I think, actually at the end of it. Yeah, this is the bit which you wanted to bring up. Yeah, we didn't go back to the
Oh.
poker game. Did you want to do this one then?
Yeah, I'll do the parts I remember. So, of course, DiBiase, Ted DiBiase Sr.
Yep.
By the way, would love to see his son in a Rumble. Just throwing that out there. Don't know if that's going to happen. I know he's in a lot of issues in real life, but DiBiase beats Corbin. Or no, I'm sorry. Does Corbin beat DiBiase?
I believe so. Yeah. Because Corbin
that
ends
would
up
make sense.
walking away with it all.
Corbin has all the money. Then all of a sudden, IRS comes in.
Yeah, I was like, what?
And I'm like, and he goes, the tax man's always got to get his due. And I'm like, huh? Like, what just happened?
Yeah.
And he takes all the money and he leaves him one single $100 bill.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I'm like, IRS just appeared. That's Bray's father, right? And Bo's father. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm like, what just happened? And I'm laughing. I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. It was actually pretty good. They did come out and say apparently it was rather they knew about all the reactions now that people were going to get, and Triple H was trying to make it a funny show as well for most of the Legend appearances.
Oh my god! Yeah, I mean, like just DX. How Sean turns a little bit. He goes, "No, I can't do this. No."
Yeah, that was actually. Oh, if I move my microphone again, yeah, I think I have to go. I keep moving my microphone.
DX is old, and they know it.
Yeah,
DX can't fight anymore. Oh wait, another guy I would love to see in the Rumble, X-Pac.
Yeah, well, he's injured, isn't he? He reckons he's got shin problems.
True, those shin splints, they are dangerous.
Yeah.
They are dangerous.
Yeah. Well, then we then go backstage again, and no, the thing at the end, obviously, we have the classic catchphrase. We have the classic Ron Simmons catchphrase after he looks at JBL, doesn't he? The damn.
Yep.
That was
Have you seen the video of him and Rob Van Dam?
No.
Oh my god, I have to send you that. So you see Van Dam, I don't know where he is. He just goes, Rob, Van. And then all of a sudden, Ron Simmons pops up out of nowhere and goes, damn. And I'm like,
you find that?
I need this. I was like, this is phenomenal.
I need to find that. I might put it on to next week's show.
Oh my god, it's phenomenal. I only saw it for like the first time like last week, and I'm like, this is fantastic.
Yeah. I might put it on to next week's show, I think. And then we then go on to a Bobby Lashley promo backstage where he promises to get the US title back until MVP interrupts backstage. And then we now have another legend pop up afterwards, which was a woo. Ric Flair comes out
like in a very interesting suit.
Yeah, well, he can't speak now. He's getting too old for anything now.
Listen, I'm just shocked. I'm impressed. He knew where he was.
Yeah, so am I. Yeah,
how he was in.
Yeah,
it's more than I expected from the man.
Yeah, he's that was not the best promo from him. He literally just comes on out to introduce Charlotte, says how he's proud of her. Charlotte comes on into the ring, cuts a bit of a promo, cue Bianca Belair to come out. They have a bit of a face-off. Now, could that be a future teaser? I won't say anything, but if people have been paying attention to my account and to my Patreon, they should know by now what the future teaser is. But I won't go any more into it on this. Cue Sonya Deville, and basically then she comes out asking for recognition for all of her hard work. So she wants to face the champ, and she ends up having to fight Bianca because, of course, Bianca is the champ of said show. It's not Charlotte's show; it's Bianca's show. So, yeah, we then have that matchup then between Sonya Deville and Bianca Belair. Non-title, of course. They're not going to get Bianca's title on there. Bianca hits the KOD for the pin after about 8 minutes or so. It is. And then post-match we then have Alexa Bliss on the screen, just talking into a mirror, talking about how violent she can be with nobody helping her. Talks about Royal Rumble this Saturday and their match up. Then I have a couple of video packages, which is another one for Cody Rhodes. It's the final one, obviously just talking about him coming back to the Rumble again.
We'll get into him.
Yeah, we then have the John Cena is the cover star for 2K23. I don't know though why they showed a black. I don't know why they're advertising a blank cover. It's really weird for the game. It's like, why would they just have? It's a really plain, simple cover that there's nothing on it. It literally just says 2K23 on it.
I saw one of the covers that had his bald spot on it. I was like, oh no. No. It was one United States, one with him in the belt, and then one with him being bald. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, please.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we cut to it's the Miz then in the ring. He comes out, says it's his show, stuff like that,
Oh yeah, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that. And then Kevin Owens comes out and just stuns the Miz, and then promises to take out Roman at the Royal Rumble. We then have the Royal Rumble rundown from everybody, from the commentary team then. Just about what's going on. Sorry, I think I'm coming down with something. I think I'm becoming quite ill then.
Midstream?
Yeah, midstream, yeah. I don't know what's happened there. So,
Get caught on the line.
Yeah, I think we need to. And then we have the main event, which is Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship. Now,
I wonder who predicted the ending of this match. This guy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know who predicted that one. But yeah, it was a pretty back and forth match. Near the end, though, just as you think that Lashley is going to win, cue Brock Lesnar's music. Yeah, he comes out. Cowboy Brock again is back. He F5s Lashley and then F5s Theory on top of Lashley.
That was a nice touch.
So then Theory can then retain the belt. Now, that was meant to be a little bit longer segment, but obviously time restraints due to the bloodline not overrunning. It was literally just a quick thing. So they literally paid Brock. He probably got paid around 27 million to show up then. And all for like 2 minutes or so. That was.
That's fair. Once I saw it was a no DQ match, I was like, oh, this is where Brock comes in.
Yeah.
Like it has to be.
Well, it's either going to be Brock or it was going to be the Hurt Business. It's going to be one of the two.
Yeah, but I just figured I'm like Rumble season's here. It's got to be Brock.
Got to be Brock, yeah. That's going to be that. So yeah, so that was sorry. So that was Raw. Basically, is a pretty good show. It was in the end.
Best Raw in years.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was amazing. All the segments as well. That was hilarious. They were hilarious. Sorry, I cut my mic off then.
It's the fourth time. What is this? This guy's losing it, folks.
It's my new setup. I've got a new system and everything, and it keeps playing up. There we go. Right, there we go. That should be better now. Right, I've adjusted it. I've put it where it needs to be. Right, okay. So, so that was Raw. I do apologise for all these technical issues tonight. It is my fault. I've got a new system, and I'm still getting used to it.
It's his fault.
Yeah, it is my fault. Normally it's Bobby's, but no, it's my fault tonight. So that was Raw then. Did you want to bring up anything about Raw or anything like that? Or
great show. Unfortunately, next week it's going to go back to the same old thing, but it was nice to see some legends. I'm still waiting for my Hall of Fame announcement.
Yeah, I was told it might have happened. It wasn't obviously like thingy, but I was told it might happen. But
maybe after the Rumble. I'm waiting for it.
Or at the Rumble. It depends. It depends whether some of the rumors are true, because there's two rumors which I've heard, and it depends whether the rumors are true.
I need my man in, and not Vince. It is not Vince. I need my man in.
Well, that's the thing. If it is him, then that's when it'll get announced, is at the Rumble. If it is Vince. But obviously,
I
we need
need my man in, and my man is not Vince.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just say there's a certain Avenger that needs to get in, if you ask me. But you know.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you muted yourself. Okay, there it is.
And I'm back again. There we go. Yeah. So did you want to do NXT in a minute then?
We are going to blow through NXT, and by blow through it, I'm just going to tell you who won, who lost, some promos, because we have the Royal Rumble.
Whilst you do that, before we go into the Royal Rumble thing, I am going to mute myself so I can have a drink and stuff like that, so I can sort my throat out ready for the Rumble thing. So I'll leave you with NXT. I am still here listening.
Yeah, that's cool. Go do what you got to do.
Yep.
Uncut, folks. All right. So we started with Tiffany Stratton versus Indy Hartwell. Folks, I'm here to tell you now, I don't like Xero. Okay.
I heard that.
Oh. I didn't realize he was still that close to the camera. Anyway, we had Tiffany Stratton versus Indy Hartwell. Tiffany's first match back. I just wanted to see if you could hear that, or when you would hear it back later, you'd be like, "What?"
No, I'm still here.
Yeah. Stratton, she beats Indy in her first match back. The moonsault. Tiffany Stratton is really great in the ring. I still think Cora is going to end up beating Roxanne down the line for the belt, but Tiffany Stratton is definitely a future NXT Women's Champion. Next, we go to Thea Hale is warming up backstage for her award ceremony. Now, don't ask me what this was for. I don't know, quite frankly. But another segment with Chase U. Was this the segment where they got into the next week's championship match? Maybe not. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun. Next, we have JD McDonough versus Andre Chase. Of course, McDonough wins. They're doing my man Andre Chase dirty. After the match, JD stands tall. Chase and Hale are wondering why Duke cuts and walked up, because he did. So there's more dissension for Chase U. Then we have Fallon Henley and Kiana James versus Ivy Nile and Tatum Paxley. Henley and James win. They are a tag team now, which they still kind of hate each other. But, later on, I'll go back and forth here. Briggs, I believe, or Jensen. I'm not sure which one's which, to be completely honest. Jensen got them a championship match at Vengeance Day. We'll get into that. Next, we have Apollo Crews at the barbershop. Now, I know what you're thinking, and I was thinking the same thing. Xero, did you watch it at all or no?
No, I didn't know. No, not at all.
Okay, so Apollo Crews is at the barbershop. Apollo Crews is bald. So what is he doing at the barbershop? But anyway.
Yeah, that makes no sense too, does it?
Yeah, him and Hayes go at it verbally, nothing fighting. 2 out of 3 falls match at Vengeance Day. Now, this is a good way to use Hayes before he gets into that title picture. He's going to win this one. Spoiler. So that match is made official. Then we have the Creed brothers versus Hank Walker and Drew Gulak. Creed brothers win that one. Charlie Dempsey was out in ringside. Gulak yells at him, and that kind of distracted him. But then next week we have the Creed brothers versus Indusher, or if they're even still going by that. Next we have Wendy Chu versus Elektra Lopez. Now, Wendy Chu taking the loss was kind of weird, but Elektra Lopez does win this match. With Elektra Lopez's partner, I guess, Valentina Feroz.
She's obviously only in that until her tag team partner comes back from injury, innit? Whatever her name is. So
yeah, I remember her, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, Grayson Waller is entering the building. We go back to what did I say? Okay, so Braun and Grayson have been going back and forth all night talking, but we have a handicap match at first for the NXT Women's titles. We have Alba Fire versus Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Solruka ends up coming out to try and help Alba and be her partner. It doesn't work in the end. Solruka takes the pin. Alba's furious with her, and we're setting up that match again, I believe. So, winners stand a chance at Kaden Carter with their awesome finisher. So then we cut to the parking lot. Nikita Lyons is down, and yeah, the parking lot takes another victim.
It's actually come out. I don't know if you've seen it now since we've obviously been on air, but it's actually come out that Nikita has announced that she's actually properly injured. She's actually,
Really?
she's legit injured. Let me just put up the
That stinks.
thing when it was on here. Yeah, she's announced it on all of her social medias. It's ACL and meniscus.
Meniscus?
Yeah, meniscus are torn.
Torn?
Yeah, they're torn. Yeah, so she doesn't know how long it's going to be out for. But
Oh.
yeah, so she's.
I mean, torn ACL alone is like 9 months.
Yeah, so she's going to be off for quite a while. But yeah, that's why they done that segment last night to write her out, because she's she's legit injured. I actually think I had that on. I got told the other day, because you know that they went and done the tapings. When was it? 4 days ago. You know that they had the level up basically on Friday.
Okay.
She apparently injured it at that taping, so she'd actually had it for a week. But but they basically, it was only revealed the other day. And that about it. So I've been sat on that for a couple of days basically, because I was asked not to write it until she put it out. But yeah, so she's been injured since last week. Basically.
Right. What was it? Then we see Kiana James and Fallon Henley accept the title match for Vengeance Day, so that is another match, and that is a week from Saturday, I believe, right? February.
Yeah, it should be. Is it not Valentine's Day?
No, Valentine's Day is the 14th.
Oh yeah. So it'd be a week. Yeah, it'd be a week Saturday. Yeah, because they've got the Rumble. Yeah, and then the week after is NXT Vengeance Day. Yeah.
So we have the NXT Women's Summit, and Roxanne gets taken out by Gigi and JC. They acted like they weren't on the same page, but they clearly are. Toxic is kind of lost at this point, but I mean, at least they're making good of them right now. They're using them in spots where they could shine, and that's good. Then that's not how it ended, right? I'm sorry, I messed up the order. That's how the show ended. We did have Braun Breaker and Grayson Waller. I thought that's how the show ended, but Braun is coming out and he's furious. So the roster comes out to try and stop him. Waller and Braun brawl a little, and then Braun goes to spear Waller through the I'm blanking on it. The post?
Yeah.
No. The ring, the barrier. Waller dips out of the way. Braun goes right through it, and even Waller's looking like, oh, what just happened? And then Waller slowly just smiles, and it's like, all right, cool. And I'm sorry, I mixed up the order. I thought that's how the show ended, but that did happen to set up maybe a little injury angle going into Vengeance Day for Braun.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting to see how they handle that match, because Waller is very protected on NXT.
Yeah. So I don't know how they're going to do that then. So yeah.
But all right, that's NXT. Now we get to the part I've been waiting for the most.
Yeah, I just want to whack the Rumble poster up. So this is obviously reference Royal Rumble. There's this year's official poster. I
don't see Dwayne.
Well, he's up in the corner, and he hiding. So
of course.
Yeah, right. And so then I'm completely going into this blind, so I have no idea.
Oh no, we're not doing the game just yet. We'll predict the other matches.
Right, okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay then.
But we let's end with the Rumbles.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
I have a couple. Okay, I'm gonna keep track of this too.
Right. Okay. Yep. And then we'll have a little thingy on basically. We'll see who was more correct, and then when it comes to it.
Yep. I'll keep the paper down here. Hopefully, I remember. Where are the matches? Okay, so first we have Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight in the Now I'm just gonna keep track of the Rumble, or do you want me to keep track of everything?
No, keep track of everything. That'd be fine. Do that
Yeah,
one.
why not?
Yeah.
All right, Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight, Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. Who you got?
LA Knight.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going for Knight.
Wow. Okay, I'm going for Wyatt. I just don't see. I um, this Bray's first match back. I don't
Yep.
see. What makes you say you're going with what Knight?
I can see what it's how can I explain it? Basically, if you think about it, right? Obviously, this is just me. This is my own personal thing. This is nothing to do with obviously the sources or anything like that. But this is obviously, if you've been following along, you'll obviously be able to see in that, right? And a few other people. I know obviously you've been watching it as well. But obviously you took a little bit of a break in the middle, didn't you? In that, so you were watching it a little bit then. Well, obviously Bray's whole thing since he's been back is he's battling his inner demons, and Howdy is trying to force the fiend out of him. Now, Howdy's trying to get the fiend out of him. Now, Howdy's going to try anything and everything to try and do it. Now, if you think about it, Howdy has already took Bray out once and obviously helped LA Knight. So what's to say that Howdy doesn't show up during this pitch black match and takes out Bray, basically allowing LA Knight for the cheap victory, basically
now,
over Wyatt.
Is this a pin submission thing or
pin? I reckon. Yeah, it's a pin submission thing. So yeah, so I reckon if anything, yeah, Howdy takes him out and that, and then LA Knight gets the 1, 2, 3. Now, I've been saying that. A lot of other places as well are saying that as well. I don't know if you've obviously been seeing it online today. A lot of places are reporting it, and that a lot of places are saying that LA Knight they reckon is going to win due to Howdy because of the whole storyline. And then
I think Wyatt's a lock to me, but I mean.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. It's obviously because then if you think about it, the only thing that's going to force the Fiend to come out is if Wyatt takes losses. So if they have Wyatt win, he's got he's got no reason to bring the Fiend down. But obviously, if he gets that angry by taking loss after loss after loss, and then eventually bring the Fiend down at WrestleMania, that's what Howdy wants, and then you can have Fiend versus Howdy at Mania. If anything,
I guess I don't know. I just don't see Bray losing his first match. Maybe the couple after that, but we shall see. All right. Well, at least we're going to be different on something. I feel like we're going to be different on a lot anyway, but
might be.
All right. Next, we have Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. Who you got?
Alexa. Controversial, Alexa.
Really?
Yeah, Alexa.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see Alexa heading into Mania as the champ, and she very well could not be anyway.
Yeah.
But okay. All right.
Yeah. Do you not reckon so?
Not this character.
No. Okay.
I'm not feeling this Bliss.
Because obviously the only reason why I was saying that was because of obviously her contract expires after WrestleMania. So I didn't know whether they would give her that one last sort of small, even if it's just a short run up till say EC or whatever, and maybe even just a month's run, just so
I don't know. I see Bianca going a year and then losing.
Yeah,
that's just me.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna agree on this next one.
Probably
Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens.
Yeah, Roman.
I've got Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman just pins him. I mean, he's already got the belt,
Roman. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, officially, if you think about it, where Paul Heyman carries around his belts, officially Paul Heyman's the champion. I didn't think about that.
Exactly.
So yeah.
All right.
Paul Heyman. Yeah.
So we'll get into my game last. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, one other one I think we should discuss because I believe it's going to get set is Charlotte versus Sonya. I've been told that was going to be set. So
we can throw predictions down for that. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Obviously Charlotte.
Yeah.
That one's easy.
Charlotte, yeah.
I'll bet Zero's house on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No problem there. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah. Go for it.
All right. So we'll get into the Rumble game last. All right. Before we discuss winners
Yeah.
for the men's and women's Rumble,
Yeah.
who do you have coming out at number 1 for the men's or for the women's Rumble?
For the women's,
We're gonna do 1, 2, and 30.
I reckon number 1 is going to be Rhea.
Okay.
And she's
Not a
going to do
bad
the full,
choice.
and she's going to do the full thing. She's going to do the Iron
Okay.
Woman thing, literally go all the way through. I reckon.
Okay.
That's my thought.
What about number 2?
Number 2, you're probably going to have someone like Becky or Bailey or a legend or whatever, because you never know. You might end up having a legend. That's the problem. Is until the legends and that are all like sort of in there. Okay, for the minute ends, because obviously we can't really say who it's going to be. I'm just going to use the 8 that's already been announced. So we'll say Becky or Bailey. I'll go for that.
Okay.
If they're going to come out. Yeah,
All
one
right.
of those two.
And who is your 30?
Oh God, 30. It's going to be somebody big, I reckon. Either somebody big or it's going to be a return. Well, okay, right. Here's my controversial thing then. If Alexa wins, it'll be Bianca at 30. On that. If Alexa wins, then Bianca will come out at 30. If Alexa doesn't win, then I'm going to say someone like Chelsea Green.
Okay. I'll say Bianca / Chelsea. We'll remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what my thought is anyway. From that, that's my thought on the matter there. Yeah.
All right. For me, I have Liv Morgan coming out at 1.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Asuka coming out at 30.
Yeah.
And I do have to think of who I want number 2, honestly. I should look through the roster.
Well, there's only 8 people announced for the Rumble at the moment.
No. That's what I'm not just going to be like, well, these are the only people confirmed. I'm not doing that because they change that all the time. And is Emma, like, is she going to be in the Rumble? I don't know.
Emma is, yeah. Emma's announced for the Rumble. Yeah.
Yeah, she's announced, but that doesn't mean she'll be in it.
Yeah.
Remember in 2020?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good point. Yeah.
Half the field that was declared.
Yeah.
Wasn't even in it.
Yeah.
Okay. She's tempting to pick. Okay. You know what? That's an interesting match. I'll go with that one. Io Shirai.
Oh yeah, that is that's a good pick.
Io Shirai and Liv. That's an interesting one. Okay.
Yeah, that would
All
be.
Right,
yeah.
Now we're gonna do same thing for the men's.
Right.
1, 2, and 30. Who you got a 1?
After something that I've heard today, I'm going to say Lesnar.
Really?
Yeah. You haven't seen it yet, have you? You haven't seen the thing yet today. That's why. But no, it's fine. I've got Lesnar.
Was it the BT Sport thing?
No. This is something else that I've posted myself today, and a couple of other places have picked it up. Actually, yeah, I'll get into that later on. But no, yeah, I've got Lesnar coming out number 1. I have.
Okay. Who you got at number 2?
Lashley.
Okay, I see what you're doing. That's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, Lashley. Yeah, Lesnar and Lashley is the first 2. Let's go through. Yeah.
Okay. And who's your number 30? I think I know.
Dwayne. Dwayne. It's got to be Dwayne.
Okay. My number 1.
Yeah.
The American Nightmare himself, Cody Rhodes. He's getting that entrance.
Yeah, he's got to.
Number 2, I don't want to say Seth Rollins. So I'm going to give us a little interesting match that we have not seen.
All right, okay.
This person can... Ooh, I just had another name pop into my head for a big pop. I'll go with him. The returning Matthew Riddle.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And number 30.
Riddle, yeah.
If you saw me.
Yeah.
You thought I wasn't picking him?
Actually, can you put next to my one? It's either going to be Dwayne. Number 30. It's either going to be Dwayne or it's going to be Vince. Dwayne or Vince.
Oh God.
Yeah, Dwayne or Vince. It's going to be one of them two.
I'll cry. If it's Vince, I'll cry. I will legitimately cry, and I will post
Why?
it to YouTube. I don't care.
Why?
What?
Yeah,
What'd
and
you say?
then just imagine it: Roman versus Vince at WrestleMania.
Okay, so fun fact for my YouTube channel, for those of you that are subscribed, I'm going to be recording my reactions to who comes out.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
single one. I'm not going to post every single one because, like, who wants to see my reaction on Bobby Lashley?
Oh,
You know?
there is something I'll say to you now, seeing as you just mentioned that, and this is an exclusive for the channel. I haven't even put this out on Twitter or anything, right?
Ooh.
I got told earlier on in relation to reactions, right? Hang on, let me get up the exact wording for this because this was quite interesting when I read this earlier on, and when I got sent this one through. Let me just where was it? Hang on. Wait, where was it? Right, so it says, right, be prepared if you watch the Rumble for a moment where the crowd goes completely silent in confusion. Now, I was like, what do you mean? And they go, this is going to happen for both the Rumbles because there's going to be some names who you would think, no way, basically. It's like there's going to be some names where you're not even going to be able to like react because it's going to be a whole thing of no way, like how the hell has this happened and that and like and what's that. So I don't know who they are. So if anyone's listening to this and they want to ask me, I won't be answering because I don't know who they are because
If anybody wants to ask me, don't.
yeah, because I won't be answering. But yeah, no, but it's but yeah, it's I've been told it's gonna be that shocking that basically you're not even gonna know
Nikita
how to react.
Lyons on one ACL.
Yeah. Yeah. Or it's Nia Jax.
Oh, don't say that. All right. We got
But yeah,
one
we'll go
more
back to
part to
that.
this
Yeah.
game. We got
Yeah.
past the tough part. Now, this
Yeah.
is just
Right.
yes or no. I'm going to throw out a name. You say
Right.
yes or no if you think they're going to be in the Rumble match. Simple
Okay,
as that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think I can speak for you here. The Rock, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to say The Rock, yes. John Cena.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to say yes as well. Logan Paul.
Yes.
Okay. Should have done this better, but that's okay. I'm going to say yes as well. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Absolutely yes.
Okay. I'm going to say yes as well. I think they're going to stack this thing.
Yeah.
Even though it says 15 are confirmed, but I don't believe that.
Yeah, no.
Pat McAfee.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to say yes as well. Randy Orton.
No.
I'm going to say no too. I don't want to say yes to every single one.
Yeah.
So I got to draw a line somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, Randy Orton, no. Orton, no. Matt Riddle.
Yeah, go on in. Yeah.
I'm, of course, saying yes because he's coming out at number 2 for me. Riddle and Cody, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
You going to say yes?
Yeah. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now we're getting interesting.
Right.
Lita.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes as well.
I do need to start saying some no's, but a lot of these I want
right,
rumbles, that's the thing.
Right now you only have one no, but I only have one no as well.
Yeah.
Trish Stratus.
Yes. Definitely. You've got to have Trish in the Rumble.
I'm saying no.
You say no. Oh, okay.
I'm saying no. She's only been in the first one. She hasn't been there since now. I know that means she's due, but I'm not feeling it. All right, this one. I think I'm gonna get a no out of you on this one. Sasha Banks.
No.
Yeah, I figured.
Who's Sasha
just threw her on there.
Who's Sasha Banks?
Yeah.
She's long gone. She's long gone.
Yeah,
She's.
I just threw her on there just for. All right, Naomi.
No. I don't think
I'm
we're
gonna
going
say
to
no as well because this is like her 4th Rumble return. No.
Yeah. No.
All right, now this name you're gonna. Oh wait, I'm sorry. One more, and then it's a shocking one. Asuka.
Yes. Yeah.
would say yes as well.
Yeah.
Now this is more of like, I want this to happen. Now you're gonna be like, how did you look up this name?
Right.
Maven.
Oh, I'm gonna say no. Obviously, you're probably
I'm gonna
say
say
yes.
no as well.
All
But
right.
if he
Okay.
pops up in the Rumble,
Yeah.
I would be ecstatic.
Yeah.
And now I think I'm gonna get a no on me from this one too. I just threw this down for fun. Mr. Kennedy.
No.
I'm
No.
saying no too, but I would love for him to come back. I met him and he was so cool.
Yeah.
Some people said he's a not so nice guy in real life. I can't attest to that. He chatted me up for like 10 minutes about football.
Yeah.
I can't attest to him being not nice. He was super nice to me.
Yeah.
And all right, so Vince McMahon.
Yes.
I'm saying no. I'm speaking into existence. No. Oh wait, you said yes. Okay.
Yeah, I suggest.
Vince, no for me. Shane McMahon.
Oh God, I want him to, but I don't think he's going to.
I'm saying no as well. All right, Chelsea Green.
Yes.
I think so too. They need bodies.
Yeah.
I hate to put it that way, but
Yeah.
they do. Cardona.
Yes.
But if it's Zack Ryder, it doesn't count. I'm just kidding. Obviously, as long as he shows up.
Yeah. So as he shows up,
I'm
yeah.
saying yes as well. Nick Aldis.
Yes.
I'm saying no to that one.
I say no to Nick. Why?
I just not feeling it.
All right. Okay.
Just I could be wrong. I don't know. Just I think there's a lot going on, and maybe like a debut after the Rumble. I'm sorry, a debut after Mania. All right, last two
Yeah.
names.
Okay.
Edge.
Yes.
100% yes for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And then this one kind of goes hand in hand. Beth Phoenix.
Yes.
Same.
Yeah.
They can have the Ripley thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beth. And that is it.
Okay. One other thing I wanted to add on to that one. Can we add like some extra little things on for like extra points or something?
Sure.
I reckon Rhea's going to do both Rumbles.
Ooh. All right, I'll give you 5. I'm not going to take that one personally because I think she's going to win. I don't see her doing both if she wins.
Do you know? Yeah. Yeah. No.
Right.
No.
Well, I just spoiled my winner.
Yeah. No. I think she's going to do both Rumbles. I've just got this little niggling feeling she's going to do both.
Okay, and your winner, your overall winner for the Rumble.
For
Rumbles.
what women's? For women's and
men's. Women's
right,
and
okay.
men's.
Let's say then women's. Then I'm going to go Becky Lynch.
Okay.
2 times Rumble winner. Becky Lynch. Yeah, I reckon.
Okay. Okay, and men's?
Men's, of course, it's got to be Dwayne.
Okay.
That's the only logical way that you're going to get to Roman.
Yeah, now that Reigns is fighting Owens.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going Ripley.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm going Dwayne.
Yeah.
You know, I made a promise to myself last year when I was predicting the Rumble. I will never predict anybody that is not confirmed for the match. I just broke my own rule.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I do want to bring up at end as well, just before we go on, is I am name dropping here as well, but I'm going, well, actually, no, I won't name drop, but I'll mention something in that and I will say something. All these people who are turning around and saying, oh, but it's been confirmed by Fightful that it's going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Roman or whatever at WrestleMania, and that we don't believe that The Rock's showing up. Now, the reason why I'm so adamant on The Rock is I've actually been speaking to another well-known journalist, one who is actually very, very trusted in the community, and whatever they always turn around and say, oh, I'm going to wait for such and such to confirm it. Obviously, I'm not going to mention any names, but people will know who that is. And no, it's not Dave before you start saying that. But I said I wouldn't do that. But I was actually having a conversation with them the other night, and they've even agreed with me that it's now or never. Basically, it's now or never for The Rock. If he doesn't do this year, it's going to be never. Basically,
Yep.
it's
I agree.
it's going to
I've
be
been
never.
saying that.
Yeah, it's the factor of he's not getting any younger. This year he has the free time, and as well, this was actually nobody's actually noticed this. There's only been a few people who's noticed this, but people have been saying, "Oh, but there's an XFL game on WrestleMania Night 1 and that."
Yeah, probably the whole weekend. Oh,
Yeah,
and there's a reason I'm wearing this, folks.
yeah,
There's a reason I'm wearing this.
yeah, and there's one night 2 as well. But the one which is night 1 is basically it's in the state over from where the Royal Rumble is. It's 2 hours. It's 2 hours before the Royal Rumble, and it's the actual Brahmas playing. The actual team as
Now,
well. They've
also I should say this: the headquarters for the XFL are in Dallas.
Yeah.
So he's not far.
No.
He's not far.
Yeah. And I've also been told as well. This is something which I'm going to add on as well. As I've also been told as well, is they've got loads of private trailers in for backstage. Triple H has ordered in loads of private trailers, and from what I've been told, is a lot of stars or certain stars are going to be locked in these trailers from when they arrive all the way through to literally the second that they're about to appear for the Rumble match. Basically, so they're not.
That's what they did with Ronda.
Yeah, that's what they did with Ronda. That's also what they did with Edge as well and the Hardys when they came back. That's what they done.
Yeah.
And they were literally kept secrets and stuff like that. And also bearing in mind, everyone's turning around and saying, but Dwayne said he's not ring fit. You've got to be bloody stupid to not see that Dwayne's ring fit.
Yeah.
Like bloody,
he's not in shape.
Yeah, he's not in shape.
That's what I was literally going to say. He works out every day.
Yeah, he's blatantly ready. I know people are turning around saying, but ring shape and being in shape's different. It's like, no, it's not. He's he's ready to go. He can fight and everything like that. This is the thing, and yeah, there's so many clues there. It's so obvious that he's coming one way or another. He's either in that Rumble and he's winning it, or he's confronting Roman after the Roman Kevin Owens match. And in that way, then all he needs to do is literally just show up, heck, win the Rumble. That sets up the Mania match automatically, and then he doesn't then need to do anything then between Rumble and WrestleMania. And that's so you can then focus on the XFL, you can focus on everything else in that way. He doesn't need to do anything else. Maybe a video package that you can film or whatever whilst he's backstage. And that's the thing. One other thing as well that I was going to bring up as well, which shows something off as well. I don't know if you've seen this in our chat earlier, but I dropped it down, is 2K23. They do mocapping, which is obviously they're like motion captures. And that is motion capturing.
I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's motion capture for the wrestlers. Now, John Cena is the showcase this year. He's the 2K showcase.
That makes sense.
Now, there's a match in there, which is John Cena versus The Rock. Now, from what I've been told from somebody, is the motion capture for that match has yet to be filmed. And 2K are actually going to be in attendance Royal Rumble weekend at the stadium doing motion capturing backstage. Now, Cena's going to be there to do a bit of motion capture. And obviously, they're going to need the other person who he's facing to be there to do another bit of motion capture, unless obviously they're going to have somebody fill in. But which better person to do the moves than that? To get it like spot on for the game rather than Dwayne. And then they can then do that motion capture, get it all uploaded into the game, done, bang, ready for the March release date, which is what they were going to aim for. And that, but yeah.
When did it come out? March what?
17th.
Oh, St. Patrick's Day.
14th or 17th, something like that. But yeah, so that's what I've been told, is that as of yet, the motion capture for that match is yet to be done. So that's something as well. And 2K will be in attendance backstage. So yeah, they're going to be backstage doing scanning and stuff like that, because there's a rumor that a lot of the people who are going to be in the Rumble this year could be in the game. They could be. They could be added in like last minute, whether they're DLCs or anything like that. So that's why they're going to be there as well for it. So yeah, so there's so many clues there, and it's so obvious, and that anyone who keeps saying that will be I think they're denying the truth, aren't they? Basically, from it that he's going to be there.
Yeah, I think it, like you said, it's now or never.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, and like I
It's
said,
Hollywood, the XFL, he's free.
yeah, and like I said, it's not just me saying that. There's another person who in the wrestling community is well liked, well respected, and everything like that. And yes, obviously people can probably guess what I'm talking about. We've had our differences, but we've both agreed on this: is that it's now or never. If it's not now, then it's never going to happen. And the thing is they need him to complete the tribal chief storyline. They cannot complete the tribal chief storyline and the head of the table storyline without The Rock showing up and doing this match.
I agree.
So it is WrestleMania 39, possibly the last one as well under a McMahon ownership. They're going to want to go out with a bang, and they're going to want to, and they're going to want to get The Rock to do it just before they get the sell done. Imagine those ticket sales. Imagine those ticket sales and the pay-per-view numbers and stuff like that as well.
I already bought my tickets. I'm just waiting. I'm there already.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is imagine those numbers and stuff like that they can present to the new owners. Whenever they hand it over, just say, "Here we go, bang, done." We've biggest WrestleMania in history, bang. And how are they going to achieve that? All these legends that are appearing in the Rumble. And all these people there, it's going to be a big year for 2023 is. That's my personal thoughts on it. I did digress a bit there, but yeah, that's my personal thoughts on it and everything, and a couple of bits of inside knowledge as well there. That one, so yeah. But
we shall see. We'll have a review next week. We'll also have a preview of Vengeance Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're off all that. Yeah, we'll probably have to do. There'll probably be a few bits and pieces got down on SmackDown, I expect.
Enjoy the Rumble, everyone. We all of us wrestling fans, I think I can speak for us. We all love the Royal Rumble.
I think you're frozen, by the way.
Favorite. Am I?
Yeah, you're frozen.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you perfectly fine. You're just frozen. You're moving again now. Okay, you're moving.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Us WWE fans, we love Rumble season because we just never know who's coming out that curtain.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it's gonna be good.
It's here, folks. It's here. I'm more than excited, and it's only 3 days away at this point.
Well, at recording, at point of recording.
Yeah, at recording, of course.
Because of course we're recording this on a Wednesday. But that's that's our show done for this week. Then we're we will see you all next week then for the Royal Rumble recap. NXT Vengeance Day preview as well and stuff like that. Don't forget, as Bobby just said, hit that like button, subscribe. That's obviously to this channel and to Bobby's as well.
Yes, both.
Again, obviously Bobby's breakdowns.
And I will be recording my reactions. I don't know when they're going to be out.
No, fair enough.
That's the issue because my editor, it's his birthday this weekend.
Okay.
And of course, the nice guy I am, I denied the request for him to be off. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, right, okay.
So yeah, of course, he was like, "Hey, could I just have the weekend off?" I'm like, "Why are you even asking me?" Like, of course. It's an easy request.
You should just go, "Why are you asking me? You know the answer is going to be no."
Yeah, I should have been like, "Ryan, of course you can't." Anyway. That would have been funny. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, Ryan, I'll see you Saturday. Yeah, my reactions will be out hopefully Monday or Tuesday. Like I said, I'm not going to post every reaction.
No.
For example, Seth Rollins coming out.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see my reaction on that. It's not going to be anything spectacular. But if a certain Samoan shows up, I'll be losing my mind. So I think this is a good idea. So look for that in the coming days.
I won't be doing it. No. Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, I said so will I, but I probably won't be recording it.
Oh yeah, I figured what a better way to introduce wrestling to my channel,
Yeah, that's the best way. Do random reactions to the thing. Yeah, but no, that's fine. Yeah, so that's our show done for this week, then, folks. If you've got any opinions, or actually no, that's the thing as well. So in the comments then of this post, then let's say everyone post your number 1, 2, and 30 for both the Rumbles.
Yes.
And we will.
I want to see what people think because Zero having Brock and Bobby, it's interesting, but I could definitely see it. I would have never thought of it, but
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah, but no, yeah. So yeah, we'll bring we'll have a look and check to see what the comments now are from there as well.
Yeah.
I do just want to say as well on here, because I normally do some announcements if it comes to it, is we will be uploading, what I will be uploading anyway, an exclusive press pack that we had earlier on today. It was myself and a load of people, a load of other wrestling journalists as well, with Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah.
And it was run by Tom Hannafran, or Tom Phillips, as he was known in WWE. That was actually going to be video, so I'll be able to upload that onto the YouTube channel once I get that sent over, because Impact actually recorded it. And also coming on up as well on the 7th of February, we've got Taya Valkyrie, which we're going to be doing.
What day of the week is that?
7th of February. It's a Tuesday, I think.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Let me check. Yeah,
right.
yeah. It's we've got an interview with Taya Valkyrie.
I'm gonna try and join you on that one.
Yeah, which will be uploaded for that one. Yeah, and then, you'll be able to. Yeah. So
what time? 8 o'clock your time?
I think so. Yeah, I'll double check it. I think so.
Yeah, we'll talk in a couple. It's still a few weeks out. Or,
so yeah, so
we're not a few weeks, but
yeah. So that one's going to be quite interesting in that, and I've been told that there's no questions off limit for that one. So get your questions in for that. We will. We'll see what we can do. So yeah, but that's everything. That was some news in that there. This is Xero signing out. I'm going to go and sort my throat out now, because my throat's been hurting throughout all of this.
Yeah, and I'm Bobby. Enjoy the Rumble, folks. We'll be back next Wednesday.
Yes,
with our normal show. I'm glad I got to record today. It was up in the air for a little, but I'm here.
Yes. Right, one, and see you next week,
snow,
everybody.
Baby.
Goodbye from Xero.
If you smell